Hey guys, it's Mr. Calderon with Queen My Pawn, and today I'm going to be talking about the beautiful resort Xcaret Arte. This is a new hotel that just popped up. It's an all-inclusive resort where you have free food, free drinks, and activities that you have many choices to do. It is, however, only 16 and older. To get to the hotel from the Cancun International Airport, you can take a bus that's offered directly from the hotel, and it's air conditioned. Getting there on average takes an hour and 10 minutes, but if you're lucky, it could take 45 minutes, or unlucky like us because of construction, 1 hour and 25 minutes. However, it's not all that bad. You may see performers along the way, such as hula hoopers or this juggler, which they work to perform for tips from drivers. Upon arriving, they check for your temperature to make sure you're not sick, and then you don't even have to get your luggage. The concierge brings it to your room. But first, you have to check into your casa so that they know which room to bring it into. Once they give you your bracelet, which you can use to check in your room, well, the rest is history. You are welcome to this fantastic looking, huge bedroom, which honestly I wouldn't mind living here forever. It's so big and the bathrooms are amazing, and you will always have a view. In this case, we have the river view, which is awesome, with a hammock. Our room came with a awesome filled snack bar, so you can choose from many Mexican snacks and a mini bar with all your favorite refreshments from soda to beer. Afterwards, we decided to check out the restaurant in the middle of the hotel and not too far from any casa, El Mercado San Juan. It has an assortment of Mexican and American foods, although you should definitely try both because the way they cook it is amazing. One of my favorite dishes from here is a seafood, which you can even put on your tacos.
Hola, bienvenido.
Hola.
The greetings are an awesome bonus. Each restaurant has their own unique decor and roof, so be sure to look out for them because they will amaze your eyes. These are my tacos and quesadillas, which filled me up just fine. On the way out, we came into an unexpected random event, an actual mime performing. You can see him at the top of the bridge right there. And then we came to the infinity pool, which is breathtaking and hard to miss. And so is this beach, where there's a lifeguard present for your safety, along with places to lie down under an umbrella over on the right. If you walk along the main hallway of the lobby, you can see many different works of art and their history behind them on the labels. From a gloriously designed winged cat, to an exhibition of crafted insects, to my favorite one, the axolotl, a critically endangered species that only lives in Mexico. Finally, we have this interesting looking artifact, which is in fact a heart. At night, we decided to try out Cantina VIP, which serves a queso fundido with a very secret ingredient, which I will not describe, but if you go to the restaurant, they'll tell you what it is. This was my favorite restaurant of the whole experience.
Pretty cool.
The next morning, we headed into Mercado San Juan to get some omelets at the omelet bar. Then we headed straight into my favorite workshop, which was the pottery workshop, where they taught us how to work with our hands to make clay dishes or any other crafts that we wanted to make.
Una barrita y pues la van moldeando. Ahora sí que esta la entregan y ya la van moldeando.
Here's what a typical pottery class looks like. It's very popular, and there are many things that you can choose to craft from just from a piece of clay. I decided to craft a pie dish with some inscriptions in it. The next day, we decided to catch the sunrise at the top of the pyramid, and on the way there, we could see a beautiful sight of the hotel. The sight is most definitely breathtaking, but it was too cloudy that day to really see any sunrise. Still, we enjoyed watching the ocean and the surrounding areas. Now it was time to visit the most popular park, Xcaret, where you can see many different fauna and flora. I was super excited about this. There are sharks and dolphins if you look hard enough, but thankfully not here around the flamingos. But if you're more of a land person, well, there's always horsies for, well, if you're lucky, you can even get to pet one of them, as I try to do so here. You could also just be smart and ask them to bring the horses for you. Here you can see a funny clip of someone throwing a banana and the monkeys running away. And finally, a miniature replica of the park Xcaret, which you should definitely visit at least once. At night, we went to Chino Poblano, which is a Mexican and Chinese fusion. This restaurant is most surprising for the way they prepare the food.
Oh my god!
Wow!
And if you thought that was amazing, check this.
Oh my god!
Ay, Dios mío.
This is definitely a breathtaking restaurant you must check out before leaving Xcaret Arte. Up next comes the favorite day of my trip, the day where you get to swim with the dolphins at Selja, an aquatic water park that dwarfs Volcano Bay or Rapids. If you're a history fanatic, you get to explore Tulum beforehand, which is ancient Mayan ruins. It used to be a city. Otherwise, you can be quite literally ready to swim with the dolphins. Dolphins are intelligent creatures, and this is your opportunity to be up close to one of them. Otherwise, there's the activity scuba diving, up close and personal. But if you're feeling a bit claustrophobic, there's always free diving where you can check out snorkeling sets at the red station, which is easy to find. And there you can find fish for yourself if you know how to swim. There is such an abundance of fish here that you are surrounded by them, and you are inches from them that you can actually make friends with them. I was so lucky on this dive that I spotted an enormous fish that basically is almost as tall as I am. It feels like you are inside your local aquarium. That's how much fish there are. Finally, my luckiest find was this stingray. I got extremely close to it, but of course I wasn't wanting to touch it or I would end up like Steve Irwin, right? At the park though, they have information on this stingray and why it looks like that and where it comes from. It's amazing. If thrill is your thing, there is a 98-foot water slide, or maybe adrenaline isn't your thing. Well, they have a lazy river, but amazingly, along this lazy river, there's a checkpoint where you could try to rock climb, and once you rock climb, you can actually fall off of the cliff, as you'll see many people try to do in a moment, but of course you can only go one by one. It's actually a 6-meter cliff, so that's like 23 feet, and there goes one and plop. I eventually got to the top where I did take the cliff jump, but it wasn't recorded. You have to believe me, but it was exhilarating. I've already talked about most of the fun things to do, but in case you are a socio or just happen to have a reservation in Casa de los Artistas, you get this breathtaking view of the Gulf of Mexico and this infinity pool. So there you have it. My experience at Hotel Xcaret Arte was beyond expectations, and I will definitely be coming back to form new memories. So if I missed anything, maybe you want to ask me in the comment section, that's great. Definitely give this video a like if you liked the video, it was informative. Make sure to subscribe for more travel content like this, and I'll see you on the next one.